Okay, it's an interesting robot choice. I like it. Um, I'm just thinking of how we're going to get these bevels to look good when you get to that step next. I think what we want to do is, so I'm just right mouse click, select edge. I'll select, I think all the ones around the top and all the ones around the side. But leave the bottom for now, I think. No. No, and oh yeah, this is beveled, and that's so it's kind of a tricky shape actually. Let's see what happens if I do this. Control B. Oh yeah, I think that's getting us close. See, I think then after doing that, you're going to take the whole object. I don't usually recommend beveling the whole object. Usually I say to select the specific edges, but this is an exception. So then Control B to bevel the whole one, the whole thing, and then maybe actually kind of a smaller fraction and another segment in there, something like that. I'm going to turn off shading, wireframe unshaded. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the right idea. Yeah, it worked out. Yeah. And then this arm, I mean, you built this like the one in the lesson, which is fine, because you just, we hadn't gone over a better way of doing it, but I just thought I'd try and build something like this for you, just so you had some guidance on that. So I'm just going to get rid of all this stuff. And let's get this to be straight for now. And I'm gonna put a cut here, Control Shift X for the multi-cut tool. Hold down the Control key and put that there. And then I'm going to guess it's just, yeah, maybe just select right mouse click face, this, and that, but not this one. And Control E for extrude and pull that out a bit for that kind of thicker piece on top, something like that. And then this gets wider at the bottom here. Right mouse click, vertex, select these, and let's just scale it out in this direction to get that a bit wider. And then face, Control E, scale that down, and E for rotate, rotate that. Maybe something like that. And then Control E. And then maybe scale this down like that, something like that. And then W for move and move that out. And then we want to bevel most of it, but not everything. So I might select all, and then let's convert the selection to edges. And to do that, we'll go to Select, Convert Selection to Edges, Control F10. But then let's deselect the ones that don't need to be beveled. Like, I think I would not bevel. I'm just Control double clicking to remove those. But I think pretty much everything else could be, well, let's not do these inside edges here. Just Control clicking on these. Or that. And then Control B for bevel and adjust the fraction and the segments to taste, something like that. 3 for smooth preview. Yeah, something like that. I think that's, I don't like how sharp that is. I'm going to undo. I think that I'm just going to control double click there so that doesn't get beveled. And once again, control B, bevel, and adjust the fraction segments. And I still think that's too sharp of a corner there, so I think we'll let's undo that again before we beveled. And I think it's that this is just too close to that. It needs to kind of be a more gradual thing. And then, yeah, let's select those edges again. I'll do Control to F10 to convert to edge selection, and then deselect all these ones that I deselected before. I'm just Control clicking to deselect those. Oh, we can add these though. Something like that, and oh, we want these for sure. Alright, let's try that. Control B for bevel. I think that's a little bit more like it, right? Yeah, kind of. Well, these are still a little sharper than I thought. Maybe. Can that fraction get any bigger? Yeah, maybe that's nicer. So that gives you an idea how you might do that arm, and yeah, I mean a lot. Put in all these little bolts maybe, and maybe try to get that more like this shape. But yeah, we'll cover a lot of this in the next module. So yeah, I think it's a good start, good basic blocking, and yeah, keep going.